Welcome to today's video. And today's is the 10-day countdown to our trip. And as you can see, I have an awesome headband. Today after school was our community Christmas staff bingo. Every year we play bingo and everyone brings a white elephant gift, and you pay like $1 per card, and all the money goes to our community Christmas. And I won this really awesome light up tree headband, actually from, it was something my supervisor brought. So Sam won a couple and just had me do the bingo. I ended up with some really cute earrings and a kind of a funny of like several of the younger grades do that. Here is a ribbon with how tall I am, and one of the teacher aides actually did a ribbon with how tall they are. Sorry, I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow because I'm kind of getting a case of light case of bronchitis going on. But the day went by really quickly, and tomorrow's going to be just the same because tomorrow is the practice for 3rd, 4th, and 5th for them for their Christmas concert. I'm not going because I'm covering a student for another para to go with their student to the practice. You're not going because your student isn't going. But the community Christmas bingo at school is always a lot of fun, a lot of laughs. There's always running jokes from years previous, and like you feel kind of bad for like the new staff that comes because they're like, I don't understand why this doll is funny, and everyone's like about rolling on the floor laughing over this doll. Sam and I did kind of the same gift. The basic of it was we went to the local liquor store and bought a $10 gift card, and we bought some scratch-off tickets. That was what the basic was for both of them. And then Sam drew a Santa Claus picture and put it in a frame. And the kindergarten teacher who won that one's like, I actually gotta go now. She grabbed all her stuff and ran away. So they kept calling her going, somebody stole your prize. But always a good time. And I think they said we raised about $200 for the community Christmas. We had a lot of people, staff stay. Normally there's maybe...
I was happy with how it was.
Yeah. Normally maybe there's like 15 of us. It was
full.
It was full. If anyone
the library was full.
Yeah. Like if other staff had come, they would have been sitting on the floor. But everyone brings snacks. The pack provides drinks, and it's just a really good time. No kids are allowed, so like if staff has kids, they can't stay. They have to go home or wait in the hallway with a tablet or something. So it's always a good time. So it was a really fun way to kick off our 10-day countdown to vacation.
Konnichiwa.
Hey everyone, today is the single digit dance to our trip to our vacation, and I went to the doctor and I do have early onset bronchitis, but I will be starting a steroid pack tomorrow to hopefully help zap it early on.
Hip hop it with it.
Country fighting, hip hop it. Dr. Weir did say that if it's not kind of kicking it by Wednesday, she would just put in a Z-Pack for me, which is the antibiotics. We go through this process every year. So she's like, hey, we're catching it early this year. I'm like, hey, go us. So,
Oh, you had Dr. Weir this time instead, didn't you? Or was it?
I had Autumn, yeah.
Okay.
Jessica was on vacation.
Yeah. I thought you said your normal doctor wasn't available.
Normally I see Jessica Eubanks, but Dr. Weir ends up with me every year when I come in with bronchitis, every year. Mom and Dad made meatloaf, so didn't even have to cook dinner. So after the doctor's appointment, went over there and got dinner and chatted with Mom for a little while, and now we are headed home. We're gonna watch a tour of the Edison, which is in Disney Springs. It's where Sam has picked that he'd like to go for his birthday dinner. Probably
just because I'm a nerd.
And probably we'll try to watch maybe watch the high school basketball game. It's being streamed free on YouTube. They're playing Gossel tonight, so I think the girls lost. So
Let's be honest. After your NyQuil, you're going to be in bed and sleep by 6 o'clock.
I'm going to try not to take my NyQuil until at least we watch the video on the Edison.
But if you take it before, you can start it'll start working.
I know. It's a catch-22.
So I would start when we get home.
Do you think we could go stop at Sonic and get a limeade?
Yeah.
Yay. So.
Put it in on your app, because then it's half price.
Might have to put it on your app, because I don't think I have the app anymore.
Okay.
But last night, which was still our 10-day countdown, we went to McPherson. I went to a community carol along at the McPherson Opera House. It was really neat. They had little preschoolers come out and sing. It was so cute. All you could hear was their bells.
The ladies' bells group was good.
Yeah.
It was getting time to go.
Yeah. They had a choral bell group, and it was beautiful. Next year, we're hoping to be able to stay later. I just was not feeling good, so.
And tomorrow you see the Nutcracker for the first time ever.
Yeah, I've never seen the Nutcracker.
Can you be on the? The Nutcracker.
I mean, like I've seen the Nutcracker on TV, like
the Mickey Mouse version.
Yeah, so the Tom and Jerry version. But I've never seen the actual Nutcracker, so we're gonna see that tomorrow at the McPherson Opera House.
And if you live on, you have never seen the Nutcracker.
Have you met my parents?
Yes, I have.
You know, Dad would never watch the Nutcracker. So, 9 days to go. We'll catch up with you tomorrow. Hey everyone!
Hello.
So today is Saturday, December the 6th, and we are 8 days away from leaving from Florida. We are currently over in McPherson. We're getting ready to go do laundry. We stopped at McDonald's and had a quick bite for breakfast. Number one, we were hungry. Number two, I did go to the doctor yesterday. I do have early onset bronchitis, but we caught it fairly early this time. So we're trying to treat it with just the prednisone steroid. And so I had to eat something to take that, because you do not want to take prednisone on an empty stomach. Tell me how I know, or ask me how I know that one. But so we ate breakfast. I just took my steroid. I'm supposed to take 2 daily, so I'll take 1 in the morning and 1 at night. And so now we're headed off to the laundry mat here in McPherson that we will get. We've got laundry to do, and that'll take roughly an hour to an hour and a half to complete. And then, hold up, kaboom, my cup fell out of my lap, so I had to grab it before it spilled. I do have one of my Level Up drinks. I stopped and got one this morning. I did pay a little bit more for the immunity boost in it. And when I had COVID a couple years ago, the immunity boost really did seem to help. So I'm hoping that between the steroid and the immunity boost and taking my vitamins, that I will be able to kick this pretty quickly. Peaches stepped on my chest and I had a good coughing fit after that, and I felt a little better after that. So I'm like, hey, can you please press on my lungs again? That kind of helped. But after we do laundry, we will grab a bite to eat. We're gonna go hang out at Starbucks. We have some Starbucks gift cards that we can use. And wait.
We gotta go to Dillon's and we gotta go to Walmart.
Yes, we have to go to Dillon's. We're gonna pick up some road trip snacks. The Dillon's ad this week has chips, buy 2 get 2 free. Plus we have a free coupon for an additional bag of chips. So we'll snack on those on the road. And then there's also Cheez-Its on BOGO. Buy 2 get 2. So we'll pick up some Cheez-Its because we both like Cheez-Its. And Peaches is out of food, so we need to pick up her some food. Some water for her for while we're gone, and some water for us to take with us, because we are not paying $5-6 for a bottle of water in the parks. We will take bottled water with us into the parks to drink. So that is on the agenda first, and then at 2 o'clock is when the Nutcracker starts. So we'll be over there probably about 1:30ish, somewhere in there, and go watch that. Like I said in yesterday's clip, I've never seen the Nutcracker in person before. Like, I've seen the Tom and Jerry version or the Scooby-Doo version or whatever, but I've never seen the ballet version. So I'm really excited to do that as part of our countdown to Christmas festivities. We are Festivus. We are seeing it at the McPherson Opera House, and they have a lot of things going on. They have some free events going on. It is a small space, so if you are wanting to go to one of their free events, definitely make sure to get there early so that you are guaranteed to have a seat. So we are headed up the road. We will catch up with you when we're at the laundromat. All right, number 1 is checked off the list. We have laundry done that we needed to wash, and it is packed into the suitcase. And we have a few things at home that still need to be packed yet that we will do when we get home.
Your ears.
My ears. There's like a few things that didn't need to be laundered that are in a pile that we are.
Don't launder your pesos.
Yeah, don't launder your money. I mean, I guess if you end up with a bill that goes to the washing machine, just iron it nice and flat and crinkly, so it's not all crinkly. Anyway, so next we are headed to. I knew what you meant. Did not go over my head. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to head over to Dillon's and go pick up Cheez-Its and chips.
Great combination.
But it will literally be just like snack stuff for in the car along the route. So we'll catch up with you after Dillon's. All right, snacks acquired.
Dillon's was a hopping place today.
No kidding. It was busy. We ran into people from work, ran into people we knew from the Arts and Crafts Fair. We didn't end up doing the BOGO on the chips because there was a 3-day sale on Lay's that made each bag $1.99. So we got 5 bags for $10 when the BOGO would have still been like 11 for 4. I did get a free bag of Ruffles.
So we got 6 bags of chips.
We got 6 bags of chips. We each picked 3. I got a couple of barbecue and a Ruffles sour cream and cheddar. Sam got 3 bags of salt and vinegar Lay's.
Surprise.
I know, right? And then we did do the BOGO on the Cheez-Its. We got 2 of the party mixes, 1 regular and 1 white cheddar. So we are set on road trip snacks, and now I think we're just gonna
go Buc-ee's.
Fair. Then it's just a little bit of beef jerky and a drink and back on the road.
Yeah.
More than likely, food stops will be as inexpensive as we can make it, which is typically going to be like McDonald's. So it is noon. We're probably going to go grab a small drink at Starbucks, sit there and enjoy it, because if you drink your drink in Starbucks, you get a free refill. Now, I don't know if like the ones in City Walk or Disney Springs also do that. That will be something that we can look into while we're down there. But the ones around here, if you...
I'm not even sure if the ones in Barnes & Noble do that. So.
Yeah, so something we'll find out.
That'd be cool if they did.
Right. So we're going to just go sit and chill for a little while. We do have to go back to Dillon's after the Nutcracker is over.
Hit Walmart.
Or hit Walmart.
We gotta get cat food at Walmart anyway.
Fair, because we just need to pick up a small thing of lunch meat and a loaf of bread to do simple lunches for the week. We don't want to have too much in the refrigerator. Tuesday we'll finish cleaning out the refrigerator so that Wednesday trash can go out, so we don't have anything stinky in the refrigerator coming back from vacation. But overall, everything, things are going really good. We did put $10 more on our laundry card because there was only like $2 left on it, and the dryers have went up to $3. So we did put 10 on there to start the dryer, which was $3, and added like another $1-ish, I think, to give it 30 minutes in the dryer to make sure, because we did have a lot of jeans and things in there, and we wanted to make sure everything was good and dry before it got packed. So off to the next thing. Okay, so we did make a stop before we're heading to Starbucks. We stopped at the Save and Share, which is the thrift store here in McPherson, and we actually found some great things. Number one, we found it. My mom, we grew up doing the Clue mystery puzzles, and another version or brand came out from Be Puzzled, and this one is called Taxed to Death, and it was $1, and it looks in a really great shape. It's not brand new. I did open it once we got in the car to kind of look inside to see if it was still in the bag, but it's not. But typically people who are doing these type of puzzles are very meticulous when you are putting them back, because one little piece gone and you may not be able to solve the mystery. So we're gonna give that to my mom, take it to my parents' house, because we can work on it Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and just that's our thing, is to do mystery puzzles. So excited about that. Found a brand new roll with, like, still in the cellophane style wrapping of Christmas ribbon that's like from the late 80s, early 90s, and it was 50 cents. So we picked that up to take to my parents. I found it was from the 90s. It's the Pocahontas paint and marker coloring book, and I had that when I was growing up, and it's the thicker paper with print on one side so that you could use paint, you could use markers, and it wasn't going to bleed through. Hence why it's called the paint and marker book. But none of the pages were done, and it was $0.25. It came with me. And finally, I found a Starbucks cup for $1. Like, it's actual Starbucks Trita cup for $1. So that was coming with me, and it's one I didn't have anyway. So we spent like $6 overall. Oh, and Sam got a pair of pants because he has a pair of gray dress pants, but they're itchy. They're itchy. So he I
blew that one, but
they were, so for $2 he was pretty happy about that. So now it is 12:15. We are going to go ahead and sit in Starbucks for a while. Good morning.
hello.
Today is December the 7th, and literally we are 7 days away from leaving for Florida. It is currently 10:15. Where will you think we'll be next week at 10:15?
On Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
Depends on when we leave, but I'm assuming somewhere in Missouri.
Yeah, we haven't really decided what time we're going to leave yet. Nothing after probably 5, but probably nothing before 1. Somewhere between. Am I wrong?
I'm assuming somewhere between like 5 and 6.
There we go. We have an answer.
If you figure that's 4 hours, that puts you into Missouri.
So.
Because it's 2.5 to KC, it's 6 to St. Louis.
Yeah.
So probably the other side of Columbia.
Okay, headed towards St. Louis. So we are headed down to Wichita. I'm going to get my nails done. I was trying to grow them out, and I've done a pretty decent job, but they are trying to break. My thumbnail broke last night. This one broke the other day. So Sam's like, why don't you just get your nails done? So like we typically do before vacation. So we're gonna go down and do that. I also like having my hair washed at Great Clips, so I'm gonna have them scrub my hair down for the next few days. I'll do it again before we leave or whatnot. So, because showers, those are good things. And then while I get my nails done, you're gonna go roam around the mall.
No.
So, just kind of one of those days where things are getting done, and yeah, that's about it. So, guess I'll catch up with you later. Okay, so we are at the mall. I'm actually by myself because I just got done over at California Nail Salon. I got my eyebrows done, which I haven't had done in forever. I feel amazing. A little red, but it'll go away. And I got my nails done. They did a nude underneath called Take a Vow, so I'm assuming it's like a wedding color, and then over top of it I did Twinkle Twinkle Little Stars. So it is very shimmery, very pretty, perfect for work and for the theme parks. So now I just have to find Sam and figure out where he is, but I know he was Christmas shopping, so I'm gonna call him and see where he's at. Hey guys.
Hello.
All right, so it is 3:42. I am tired. My cough is kind of getting a little bit more persistent, which means I'm getting tired. But we did some damage in a good way at the mall. Like I said, I got my nails done, I got my eyebrows done.
Got some Christmas shopping. I think we got Christmas shopping pretty well finished outside of maybe a trinket or two for your parents.
Yeah, we found my dad a couple videos at Vintage Stock. Three's Company and the Encyclopedia of World War II. And yes, Dad will watch that.
Why it's wrong.
Yeah, and he'll yell at the TV about why everything's wrong on it.
At least it's not numb. You'd tell him even more.
Right. Then Sam had seen a sweater in Express for Men, and they had their sweaters half off. And all they had was small and medium. And we looked at some other stores after we met up, after I got my nails and stuff done. And I finally said, let's go try it on. You don't know until you try it on. And it actually fit really nicely. Now, how much was this sweater originally?
$120.
And how much did we pay?
$50 with tax and everything.
They're like, do you want to sign up for a free Express account? You'll receive $10 off your purchase today because you're spending over $50. Sure. Then we also got the military discount. So we saved like more than half.
Well, half would have made it 60.
And we paid 50 something.
$50 and change.
Yes. I was confused at first because I thought he had grabbed one of the $88 sweaters, and I was like, wait, this math isn't computing. And then he's like, this wasn't the $88 one, this was the $125. I'm like, oh, okay, now the math is mathing. We found my mom a puzzle that's the Saturday Evening Post. My mom loves to set up a table in the living room and just do puzzles, especially in the winter. So we found her a puzzle. Sam got me a purse for Christmas, he told me, because Dad was asking me what I wanted on Thanksgiving. Before Thanksgiving. I said, I'd like a new purse. And Sam goes, no.
Don't, because I've already bought it.
But one of the things that I did need was a new wallet, because the wallet I have is older. It's a little bit chunkier than I need. I bought it because it was one of the old style that had a pocket for a checkbook. And our bank is going kind of away from checks. A lot of the local stores that have accepted checks don't accept checks anymore. We don't really write them too much anyway. It used to be the only thing we used checks for was to pay rent, but we pay rent via
money order. So
thank you, money order. So we don't really use them for that. So Sam's like, I kind of just hopped into Coach just to see what they had, and we ended up finding a wallet that I liked. And Sam goes, why don't we go down to Dillard's and see what they have? Just
to match brands. I'm like, oh, okay.
The only one that I saw that halfway piqued my interest was $130, and it wasn't even as nice as the Coach one. So we went back to Coach, and they boxed it up really nice, and they're like, oh yeah, and bring it in any day, Monday through Friday, and we'll condition the leather for you anytime. Okay. So, it was a $200 wallet, and we ended up paying like $66 for it, with it being on sale, military discount. So it was a really good deal. We paid half of what we would have paid at Dillard's for the Michael Knorr. So no, they don't match brand per se, but I really like the wallet. It's small and compact, and I can it will hold everything that I need it to hold.
It'll easily go in any of your bags.
Right, and I have some other like doonies and other things at home that I can swap out for as well. So
as well as your lounge fly.
Right, it'll fit in my lounge fly.
It'll fit in the new one, because I know what the new one is.
Well, you bought it, so I would hope you know what it is. So we also picked up dinner at the Chinese in the mall. It is real. They always are giving out samples of the barbecue chicken and their version of General Chow's, and a two meat dinner with side is like $12. And I always do half rice, half lo mein. Sam always does steamed rice. Sam got some crab rangoon. I got an egg roll. And then, of course, we had to stop at Dairy Queen. And what did you get?
Eggnog.
Shocker. And I got a tropical orange Julius with an extra added boost of vitamin C.
The hot eggnog shake. Eggnog.
So.
Well, it's eggnog inspired.
It's eggnog adjacent. So, all in all, it has been a great 7-day day to kind of just get some other things done. Tomorrow is going to be a long day because it is day 1 of the basketball tournament. Go from school to tournament. But the nice thing about the basketball tournament is that it will be in spurts. We'll work that 2 to 8, and it'll come in waves. There'll be busy moments. There will be dead moments, just like any other basketball game or any other tournament. So that's where we're gonna leave day 7, I think, and we will catch up with you guys tomorrow. Toodles.
Bye.
Good morning. So today is Monday, December the 8th, and we are 6 days away from leaving for Florida. And today starts a very busy week for us because we work the Marion Classic basketball tournament. We will go to work at the school until, for me, 2 o'clock, for Sam, around 2:15. And then we will head over to the Sports Aquatic Center, which is literally, thankfully, right across the street. And we will work the basketball tournament until about 8 o'clock, which puts us home around 8:30. But no big deal because they do feed us dinner. We've got our lunch ready to go. And Sam's going to run to Mom and Dad's at some point in the evening to grab us some soda.
Yeah.
So, that is pretty much going to be today and tomorrow. And then Wednesday, you have a meeting after school.
Yes.
We are going to clean out the car, pack what we can. Like, we don't want to pack our case of water and stuff yet because it's still going to be cooler and we don't want it to freeze. So that will probably get put in the car Sunday morning as we're getting ready to leave. But yeah, that's kind of what today's going to look like, work and the basketball tournament. So catch up with you guys later on. Hello. Good morning. It is Tuesday, December 9th. We are 5 days away from vacation. Nothing really different other than yesterday. We go to work today. I have gym duty this morning because there is REACH meetings this morning, and REACH is kind of like RAP. If your school does RAP, it's extra reading and math help without being in special education. Sometimes kids just need a little bit of extra help without needing a 504 or IEP, and this is the step that our district does in between general education and starting the process into special education. So the teachers and the SPED teachers and the principal all meet about different students once a week, and I have gym duty that day. So I'll have gym duty this morning. We have a regular day today. Hopefully my day is regular. Yesterday I got to school and they're like, hey, we need you to cover in first grade this morning. So I went from second grade to first grade to lunch to kindergarten to the tournament. And you said your day was just interesting yesterday as well. So we're hoping for a little less of a chaotic.
God, I'm gonna need a straitjacket by the end of the week.
It's like they know. It's a week of testing. So they're doing fast bridge testing, which is reading and comprehension. And then it's the last iReady diagnostic before Christmas break. So that, and like next week is like downhill fun things. So they know that after this week, it's just the downhill fun things. So it's like, we won't be here. But then after, I'll leave school at 2 to head across to the gym, and you'll get there a little after 2:15-ish. Yesterday was a really great crowd, especially for being Marion didn't play yesterday. It was all out of town teams. And our woods shop started doing something last year or the year prior where they use scrap wood to make little ornaments like basketballs and cheerleader megaphones, and sell them with the players' names and numbers on them at the tournament. It's just a little bit of an extra money maker, and it uses up the scrap laying around. So they don't all look the same, but I think they did stain them this year, didn't they? I think it looked like they were stained this year. Last year they were just the plain wood. So this year they did stain them. They also were selling cutting boards and these wooden Christmas trees, some with and some without lights. And they started out with 6, maybe 8 of the trees. And by the time we left, when we were all packing up to leave, they had 2 left. So I'm kind of hoping they have more for the rest of the tournament. And the cutting boards were selling well. The ornaments always sell well. The parents like them. So hopefully they have another good night tonight. Tonight Marion plays. So it's going to be much more chaotic and much more busy. No passes are accepted, so everyone has to pay to come in. So whether you've got a athletic pass or not, you're paying to get in the door.
There's a few exceptions.
There are a few exceptions. I am in charge of the pass gate book, so, and let me tell you, sometimes making sure that everyone that's on the pass gate is supposed to be on the pass gate or whatnot can be interesting. I'm just glad it's just for our tournament and not when we hosted Sub-State. that was fun. But today's just going to be another day, and again we'll leave around 8 o'clock from the tournament and get home and go to bed. Kind of glad that tomorrow is a little bit of a break from that, but we will be getting the car cleaned out. Sam has a meeting after school, so still some things going on, but not near as late as yesterday and today. Good morning. Ooga.
Chaka, ooga, chaka. I can't stop this feeling deep inside of.
Hey guys, it is 4 days until vacation, and we finally get a little bit of a break from the basketball tournament. Now, I'm not going to say that the basketball tournament isn't a really easy
I was just
job.
glad to not be on my computer.
Sam finished up a drawing, and he actually posted a picture of it on his Facebook, so I will insert that picture at the end of this clip. But he went from finishing up the picture to finishing up his final paper for his current class that he's in, because it's due on Sunday. Well, on Sunday, we're going to be driving down the road. Now, really honestly, depending on what time we got up and going, we could have stopped somewhere along the way to relax and like let Sam work for a couple hours if we really needed to.
Well, we're good.
But we're good because literally
the paper's done. I've got a discussion post to do. I'll do it tonight or tomorrow night, one of the two.
But you worked on your paper for what, 3 hours?
Yeah, I got my 10-page paper done.
And like 90%.
I already had a decent portion of it, but a good portion of that freaking time was
inserting all of the footnotes the way that this particular teacher wanted them inserted.
10-page paper, I had over 70 footnotes.
And he was just like, 10 more to go, 5 more to go. Then I finally hear the computer close. He goes, I'm done, and it's submitted. With like an hour left to go. So he just kind of sat there.
Like zoned.
For an hour. But tonight we actually get off work at 3:15. We do have to go by the post office and turn in our hold mail card to start on Monday. Something to note, that we still don't have Sam's new permanent driver's license. We do still have his temporary license, which is valid.
Yeah, just not for a boat.
Just not for a boat. So something that if it comes in before we leave, we'll let you know. But as of this moment, because
I've got informed delivery.
That's what it's called.
USPS, to where I've already seen today's mail. She gets
couple
two Christmas cards and the thing from the post office saying here's the dates due.
Like the cutoff for when they can try to guarantee that your mail will be delivered by, like for Christmas mail. But so after school today, we will go by the post office. We'll go home, get back to Hillsborough, go to the post office. I'll fill that out real quick. Won't take more than 5 to 10 minutes.
We got some work to do around the house.
Clean out the car.
Clean out the cars tomorrow when it's warmer.
Yes, because tomorrow is supposed to be a high of 60 when we get home. We had been looking at the weather solely in Orlando about what's it going to be like there. I kind of looked at what it's going to be like here while we're gone next week, and it's actually supposed to be in the high 50s a majority of the time. Sunday and Monday are going to be a little cooler, but there was a potential for some weather, but it doesn't look like we're getting the weather. We're just getting the cold. So good luck at recess duty with that. But Sam has swimming with his class today. So when we get home, that'll all get spread out, rinsed out so that it can dry and it can be packed up by around Friday so that he has that for Volcano Bay. And the funny thing is he actually is just using some of our stuff from last vacation, Volcano Bay, wet bag, towel, stuff that we bought on vacation when we went to Volcano Bay, for his group going swim. So all he has to do is pack it up into a Volcano Bay bag and he's ready to roll. Other than that, it's actually a normal work day for both of us today because we're not leaving early Monday and Tuesday. I left at 2 and Sam left a little after, around between 2:10 and 2:15 to go over and work the basketball games. But today we actually work until 3:15. So a little bit of a different schedule, going back to our normal schedule for a couple days. And then Friday, again, we have the early leave. And when I leave at 2, literally I'm leaving for Christmas break. So one of the things that while he has a meeting tomorrow, I thought it was today, but it's actually tomorrow. I'm going to clean up a little bit in my area, make sure that everything's ready to go for me being gone next week in my area that I use for teaching MTSS time. So that's kind of what's going on today. We'll probably chat with you a little bit later today after we're done with the cleanup and, doing some things for the trip, because we actually have some things to tell you then. So we will catch up with you later today. Okay, so my fuel rod came in. I got this off of Amazon. This is the same one that they have in the parks. And you can exchange them in the parks. And so I did get this from Amazon. And so I'm going to make sure that it's all charged and ready to go and go in our bag. Hey, everybody.
Hello.
So as you can tell, it is a few hours later. It is currently 5:30.
Yeah, it looks like midnight.
Woo! Yes, my makeup is smeared. It was that kind of day.
Oh. It was the kind of day I'm not sure I'm not going to drink the full wine bottle tonight.
The nice thing about the whole thing is that we didn't have to cook dinner. Because one of the other paras goes, hey, I just got a text that it's 99-cent corn dog day.
And it's the one that hates corn dogs.
Right. And so Sam texts me and I'm like, on it.
I'm like, hey, I know you like corn dogs.
Unfortunately,
they were not Casey's corn dogs.
They were not Casey's corn dogs. That is correct. Because the Casey's corn dog nuggies have a honey batter
yeah,
on
but you
them.
didn't like it last time.
Yeah, they tasted funky a couple years ago. So, not sure I want to waste the money on something that I'm not sure isn't going to be what I want.
Columbia Harbor House?
Probably. So we ordered the corn dogs, and the last time they did a deal on corn dogs was actually Halloween, and they were 50-cent corn dogs on Halloween. But we each got 5 corn dogs, and we got the half-price drinks because the half-price drink deal did not cancel out the corn dog deal.
Which is nice for once.
Right. So Sam got a Coke. I got a Coke Zero with, maraschino cherries in it. We went home. We both kind of stayed in separate rooms.
I was like, after the day? Don't come near me.
So we both kind of decompressed for a little over an hour. I got some stuff done for the YouTube group I help moderate and admin for on Facebook. It's Disney YouTubers and Instagram, something like that. So if you have a Disney channel, come hang out with us. I'll drop the link in the description if you want to join us. I got the scheduled posts for Mondays and Wednesdays starting the beginning of the year for the month of January. Because of how long is left in December, I couldn't do too much into February. Got several other scheduled posts done for that. Somebody was having problems with finding links for a collab I'm in that goes up the 13th, I think, of this month while we're still on Saturday. So I found the channel links, I put that list together, sent that out, got my video updated, and then we started doing some of the cleanup, about 5 that we wanted to get done. So really we got all the stuff that we wanted to get done in under 30 minutes.
Well, it wasn't too bad. It was just the fact that it was a little
disorganized.
Yeah.
So now we're currently driving back to Marion. Why? Well, we have all the Christmas gifts for Christmas in our car. Every year we end up wrapping 99% of our presents over at my parents' house. Number one, they don't have a cat that tries to lay on the paper while you're trying to wrap a present because she thinks she's the present. And number two, my mom has tons of wrapping paper. We haven't had to buy wrapping paper.
I normally do, but this year it sucks.
So both him and my dad had the same opinion on the paper this year.
I'm like, dude, I always enjoy wrapping with nice paper. This year the paper's not there.
So we are headed over there to just drop off all the presents to wrap over there anyway. We talked about just leaving them in the car, but with some of the presents that are in the car, we opted not to do that. So, as we were cleaning up things, rearranging things a little bit, we started kind of pulling together our dot bag, makeup, travel bags for the trip. The little things that we can pull together right now, I have some travel base stuff that I can throw in there. I have like a travel body spray and a travel body gel and a travel perfume that I threw in there. Saturday night when we get home from the game, we'll both pop in the shower, do the shaving, all that kind of stuff, and then pack that into the bags, and then that will all just go in a bag to go into the car. That way it doesn't freeze or something overnight. Because tomorrow you have a meeting after school. Don't know how long that's going to last.
8 hours later.
Probably. Considering the room that Sam works in has 2 ladies going on maternity leave. One at the end of this month and one the middle of next. So by this month I mean December. And by next month I mean January. So very few meetings with them left and figuring out what's going on and everything. So that I'm assuming that this meeting is probably going to be a little longer. While he's doing that, I'm going to put things like kind of make sure that my area is all finished getting straightened up to be gone next week. So just kind of take care of a few odds and ends things, because Friday, once again, we are at the basketball tournament. But Saturday morning, we're going to do something really fun. We are going to be going over to my parents' house early. My mom's going to make breakfast, biscuits and gravy. And then we are going to decorate the Christmas tree and do a little bit of pre-Christmas with them. Even though we'll be back, we're doing a little pre-Christmas stuff. And then we'll go work the classic, go home, go to bed, and get up the next day. So hopefully the next 2 days will be smooth sailing. The way it is, and it's Wednesday, I'm going to go with the it's not. This is like kind of on Friday. I laugh because the Tuesday before Thanksgiving break, only one of my kids was here. No, I take that back. 2 of my kids was here. So I spent the morning watching The Little Mermaid, then watching A Muppet Christmas Carol, then reading, and then going to my
terrible day.
And then finally having my other student at like the very last hour of the day. I'm going, wonder if Friday could be that easy, which it probably won't be. But
if it's like the rest of this week,
no, fat jams. So anyway, that's kind of the evening update for today. Tomorrow is 3 days until vacation, and so you'll see day 3 and day 2. So you'll see a little bit of the Christmas tree decorating and stuff in this video, and then the day before vacation video, and we will be on the road. So thanks. We will see you in tomorrow's video. Hey guys, it is 3 days until vacation, and man, it is one of those things where when it rains, it pours. So we were heading over to Mom and Dad last night, and if you guys, I think I mentioned it, that the tire was reading low. Sam put air in it, and then this morning it was reading low again. So we made the decision that Sam was going to take off work today and go over and deal with that. And so he gets over there. He's just getting done, and he got over there early. And not one tire needed replaced, but 2 tires needed replaced. Thankfully, we did have road hazard on them, so we ended up saving like $90 per tire. So very happy about that. But we it was not an expense I was expecting to make today, but $133 was better than the original quote of $200 and something, so we'll take it. He also when he went over to Brahms to sit and wait. And when he walked back over, when they called him and said that the car was ready, there was a representative from Sam's there. And he was able to get us our Sam's card back because we'd gotten rid of it over the summer for only $25. So with us going to the parks next year, that will definitely help us save a little bit of money. And we like Sam's. It's also a cheap place to go eat. So it's soup lunch day for our district. So I'm headed over to eat some lunch, eat some soup, and they had new meds in for me.
Ho ho, yo yo.
All right, so it's after school. We stopped at Gambino's to get dinner because I had been like, hey, let's get Little Caesars. I feel absolutely
forget that.
Right. I am so tired. I am so sick of coughing. I called the pharmacy. My medication's ready. So we stopped at Gambino's. They were having a one topping medium pizza for $9.99. We each picked a pizza. I got a thing of their cheese sticks. Sorry, my nose is itchy. And we are going to head home, eat. Sam's going to clean out the car, load a few things, and then
What do you want loaded?
well, don't we need to load the big Disney bag that's in the living room?
Probably. Then go ahead and load that. Yeah. I just was asking what you wanted loaded.
I don't want to load like my purse yet because I don't want that in the car quite yet.
Which way are you taking?
I'm going to take the red sequined one.
The lunch fly.
The lunch fly. And then when...
Well, I'm just saying, you have the 50th Dooney.
I do, but I like the lounge fly to be able to parks. Dylan's this week, today's the 11th.
Today's the something.
Has buy two get two free on 12 packs again, which they kept up over the holidays, which is nice. We picked up 4 more cases of soda, and we're just going to be able to put our cooler in the car with some ice. We'll probably get ice Saturday morning.
We may steal a cooler tomorrow night, or Saturday morning, or something.
From Mom and Dad. And dump ice in it and stick our soda in it, and it'll have all day to stay cold. And we probably wouldn't need to put more ice over it until we got to like Buc-ee's, which will be sometime.
Well, if I get a big bag of ice at Carlson's, it'll probably be good the whole trip.
But we'll be able to take the cooler in our room, and we're still going to get mugs for Cabana Bay because they end up being a souvenir. We can use it for coffee later. But in the car, if you haven't been to a gas station lately and looked at a bottle of soda, it's $3.
What insanity.
And a lot of places are actually going to where you can't take your refillable cups in.
Now, the big cups at Buc-ee's are $1.19 or something.
Right.
A huge cup.
Right. I'm not saying skip anything at Becky's. I'm saying like at the little random spot.
I thought she was saying skip Buc-ee's. That's what you call her, right? Was skip Buc-ee's entirely stopping at some other gas station?
Sure. We'll still get drinks at Buc-ee's and
Florida.
My God.
If I pass Buc-ee's, I might not make it to Florida alive.
But
Someone help! Welfare check.
But like when we're stopping for gas, or like we would, if we're not getting a meal or something, we're just getting something to eat, we can just grab a can of soda and keep going. We will also have a case of water.
Agua.
So just taking some
We
of
got
this.
Diet Coke with lime again.
He's very excited about this.
I like that one.
It is.
Then it disappeared for so long. I
It
hope
did.
they bring out your vanilla, sugar-free vanilla.
The holiday one.
Yeah.
Year
for
round.
A regular year.
Me too.
Because I couldn't get it for you today. I'm like, well, okay.
I've got a couple left. I have one in my bag that I've kind of been hoarding, so it might be my.
I don't know what Dylan's in like that, but
We were in.
I was a new person because of.
Yeah, I already told him about that when I was on my way to lunch. So.
The price of one.
Yeah, really. So, anyway, that's
road hazard. Always a good thing.
Yeah, it's kind of like insurance for trip insurance for your tires. So, anyway, that's kind of the mumblings of after school. So, we will catch up with you tomorrow.
What little school I had today.
Right? You didn't get with everything going on. You didn't get there till like almost
1:45.
The time I was getting done is when you were kind of getting there. So I just chilled out and helped my teacher get ready for our party tomorrow. So
I don't have a party tomorrow.
The kids get to watch Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs tomorrow and eat snacks.
Do they get meatballs?
I don't know what she's bringing.
I come in and throw meatballs at them.
You cannot. Whoa!
I hit something.
You went zoomy.
I hit resume or speed up or something, and it decided to go faster.
So tomorrow is 2 days until vacation. So it will be the.
Oh, I got my driver's license.
Yeah, it came in the mail today. Go figure. But as we both said, we're both a little bit more just even though.
Progresso still to me feels like Southside Detroit, East St. Louis, or Harlem, where you don't want to go.
So we're. I think we ended up making the right decision for us, but. So, anyway, like I said, tomorrow is 2 days till vacation, and it'll be the last clips for this video, and that because the day before vacation will be its own video. So, we will catch up with you guys tomorrow. Good morning.
Good morning, George. How are you?
I hope you're feeling fine.
I'd like to stay and talk, but it's almost 8 o'clock.
And we haven't got the time. Good morning, everyone. Today is 2 days until vacation, and we are feeling fine. I am on a new medication. I pretty much slept all afternoon last night, all afternoon, overnight, and...
Figure out your cup.
My cup is wanting to be weird. Hold on. Okay, I've screwed my lid on weird, so I'm holding it until I get to school and Sam can help me fix it. Okay, so today is 2 days until vacation. It is our last day of school before break, and we kind of got up pretty leisurely this morning. Shout out to Sam. Last night he washed the car, cleaned out the car, got some air freshener stuff put in the car. It is all set and ready to go. So kudos to you. Thank you for doing that while I laid in bed and zombied. But Sam's words literally to me yesterday were, "You're not gonna get any better if you don't go home and lay down." The new medication is working. I really would. I
really don't relish finding the hospitals in Orlando.
Yeah, I really don't either. I'm on a Z-Pack, and it's helping get rid of the crap, which is exactly what I want. So anyway, moving on. Today again is our last day of school, and we also work the basketball tournament, so it'll be a late night getting home. But it's going to be a relatively calm day, I think. In theory.
Knock on wood, because you just jinxed the hell out of the entire school building.
Sorry. Yesterday we started having kids get sick at school, and I'm like, how fast can I leave this building?
Not soon enough.
So, hold on, I have to show you guys this. Look how beautiful this sunrise is, and the video doesn't even do it justice. It is so pretty this morning. Just look at that. Sorry, I had to show you. So today will be just a normal day at school. My kids have some tests. It's pretty much the last testing of before Christmas break, other than during math next week they have to do their iReady diagnostic. They decided that having them do fast bridge testing followed directly by another round of testing probably wasn't good. I agree with that. They would have all went nuts more than they are. So the kids in my room earned a party. So they're going to watch Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs and eat snacks for an hour. I'm like, good for you guys.
Did you remember those?
I did. They're in my bag. And the elf, our costume elf brought some snacks for the movie as well. So that is going to wrap up this video. I know it's a little longer than normal, but when you're dealing with 9-day countdown, it's one of the
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
it's the final countdown. There used to be a song or a show on CMT called The Singing Bee, and it was hosted by Melissa Peterman, who's Barbara Jean on Reba, and that was like the final, the little kitschy song leading up to the final song, and so we sing that a lot. So anyway, you know where we're at. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.